with a good load. Just put your get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here. Yeah, I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. I'm floating through the front door, my modest attire. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in a pool pit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Jets taking on the Tennessee Titans.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Here's Clark on 1st and 10. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They'll try and run for the first with Bush. Nifty move. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bush. And he's brought down. 47 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Ball again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. Now Clark going to throw on 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. With his 10th rushing touchdown on the year, his 14th overall. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. I think going for it there on the opening drive, CD, if you're that close to the end zone, seems like a no-brainer, and they're able to cap things off with a touchdown.
I think that he was imagining the message he would send to his team if he called for the field goal unit at that point. Great drive, got it all the way down there. You're telling your offense, I believe in you, and you're also telling your defense, hey, if they don't score, we've got it covered.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know, the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Mayfield off the play fake. Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question, because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, it's Henry. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield now. On the slant, Burks. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Mayfield on first down. He gets it to Burks again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Mayfield with it once more. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Mayfield. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
The kick by McManus is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Clark. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A first catch there for Wilson and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Clark. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Clark. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Give. This is Bush. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. Clark. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Clark. That is caught, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now the extra point. And it's 21-3. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tennessee's offense back to work again. We'll see Traylon Burks. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just does exactly that.
He sure has. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing, Mayfield. A solid stiff arm. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. From the gun, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd down, Mayfield. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one's taken in by Spears. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space.
It's bringing it out. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Clark. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Clark. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. He gets this one to Burks. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Play fake, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice plays for Tennessee. Another 1st down for the Titans.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Juwan Jennings in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8, 21-13. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and it's the Texans who've got the lead in the second quarter. Michael Pittman, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Sam Howell leading the way there.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? And which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Henry running right. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot, because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Clark on 1st down. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Clark. Quick slant complete to OBJ. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Clark. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They run up the middle with Bush. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. They'll hand it off to Bush. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Bush trying the middle. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Clark. Open man here is Conklin. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Out of bounds. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They go play action. Mayfield. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. In motion left goes Jennings. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. This down near the 23. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a second down throw for Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field. Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Gabe Neighbors, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out now come the Jets. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. Clark throwing middle, and it's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Looking to throw. Clark. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 88 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Clark. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Clark. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Malik Collins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Now Clark to throw. Throwing on 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Looking deep for Jennings. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Henry up the middle. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Now a handoff to Henry. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by McManus is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So the Jets now down 24-21, a minute 8 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Over the middle, complete. That's Bush. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll run it with Bush. A beautiful fake. There he goes again. Winner here in the closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This is 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Looking deep for Jennings. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Giants, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.